is called a pre-op room. It's where you get out of your clothes and into the gown. Slippers. The dreaded hospital gown, but they do give you two, so you can put one in. You put one on, and then you're open at the back, and then you put the other one on over your back part, and then you're like. And these slippers are so much fun to put on. There you have it, hospital fashion. Slippers and all. I feel so vulnerable like this. Window was wide open. I started undressing and realized there's windows right there. So I had to shut the shade. Up there was where my room was. Well, they took my backpack away. It does not stay with me. Normally they lock up your valuables in financial services, but financial services say no, anything bigger than a wallet, forget about it. So the nurses at day surgery are going to put it in their closet, and everybody's rather put out by the fact that I have valuables to store. And I really wanted them when I got out of surgery, but I can't have them until later, so I'm bringing my knitting, my cell phone, my water, and my coconut water with me, and my clothes. I don't need the clothes, but I guess they're not thievable. It's so tiresome. So I've had an hour to kill now. They're done with the interviews. They've taped up my jewelry because it won't come off. So it's all taped up pretty, so it won't get in anyone's way. That's the theory anyway. And they taped up my ring because it won't come off. And I'm in my hospital gown. I've got my knitting, my cell phone that you're in, and waiting for surgery. Surgery is at 10:30, and then that's 90 minutes. So at noon I go up to recovery, and then I wait in recovery until the room is ready, and I have, recovered. That's it. I have 90 minutes to kill here in this day surgery room with my little hair tufty sticking up all over the place. It won't go back, and it won't go down. I'm going to spend the next hour playing with my tufty. So sassy. 10 minutes later, I already want to run away. Now is when I get nervous. I have to remember, 24 hours doesn't take long. I just have to get through the next 24 hours. If nothing else, this will be an adventure. It's almost 10 o'clock. I guess my surgery starts in a half an hour. The TVs don't work anymore. I figured they must have cut the cable bill to save money. So I'm knitting and sitting in the quiet, and frankly, I kind of like it with no TV. TV spends more time annoying me than it does entertaining me. But yeah, I've just been sitting here for an hour trying not to fall asleep or pass out because I haven't had anything to eat since yesterday evening. So I'm thirsty and I'm dizzy and I'm dried out. Disgruntled. I'm a grumpy punk. So, knitting, killing time, leaving my phone turned off most of the time. That's why you're not seeing more updates. I'm going to be turning it off again as soon as I finish this clip. And it won't be on again until I'm in recovery, at which time from my hospital bed, I'll have the IV and everything. I'll come and say hello to you. And then I can edit this video footage while I'm in the hospital, I hope, if they keep me. Seriously wondering if I can't just run away and go home tonight. If they put me in a 6-person or an 8-person ward, I may as well go home because I won't get any sleep here. We'll see what happens. I am in recovery. This lovely lady is here to assist me and help me. They're going to let me go home. Hooray! Look at me, same day of surgery. I'm home. I got Tom coming by in a little bit. Dan's off to work. I'm going to have some coffee. I'm going to have a banana. I'm going to just relax. I'm so glad to be home. Hospital is no place for an autistic. The constant wind from the ventilation system, that dead cold light of fluorescence, and all of the talking and noise on top of feeling sick and in pain. It's not good for an autistic. Now I can relax and heal. Tom coming over? Is Tom coming? Tom is on the bus. Hey, Timmy. Is Tom coming? Tom? Is that your friend? Are you looking forward to seeing Tom? Tom is coming. Tom is coming over today. That's pretty good. Look at that smile on your face. He's not here yet. You gonna watch for him, huh? It's Tuesday morning, and I'm feeling quite fit, actually. I can probably put the cane away. I'm not using it. I'm still unhappy when I cough, and I'm still moving slowly, not doing anything rushed and not picking up weight or anything, but my energy's pretty good. I do feel like I could stand to take a nap this morning, but that might change once I've finished my coffee. I do feel bloated, a little uncomfortable. Other than that, though, I'm doing all right. I'm doing better than I would have if I'd have been in the hospital all night. I actually went up my loft, climbed the ladder, and crawling into bed was a little painful. And moving around, having to flop over from one side to the other was uncomfortable. But I woke up in the morning feeling quite refreshed. I think I'm doing a lot better than I would have otherwise done if I had not gone home. And I'm a lot happier. Yeah. Hospital's no place for an autistic. No. It's not set up. I mean, I think spaces that are not comfortable for autistics are also not comfortable for non-autistics, but they're not as aware of their discomfort. They're able to put it to the side, and yet I think it still affects, I think the stress of it still affects them. So, they ought to bring autistics on board on the design boards to help, test designs and say, well, these ventilation fans are too loud, these lights are too bright, this angle of lighting is too eerie, there's too many shapes in the room, too much clutter on the walls, the sound quality is too echoey, that kind of thing. It would really help with design to create more human-friendly spaces. So I'm just going to take it easy today. Relax. So, what is it about the word so? Why do we use that word so much? Why do I use it? I start and end all of my statements with it. Is it just a way of signaling that I'm done or that I want to begin? Maybe it's just a signal noise. I'm trying to remember what day it is. I know it's day 3 since the surgery, so I guess it's Wednesday. That sounds about right, Wednesday morning. Well, I mean, it still hurts, especially if I move too fast or, certainly if I try to cough. Try to use my abs, that'll hurt, but for the most part, I'm feeling all right. I've got a friend coming over to visit, and I'm doing my chores, and I even got called a nasty name last night by somebody in a thread. One of the people on a school bus group posted a picture of some work he'd been doing. It was really beautiful work. And a number of people in the thread, instead of commenting on the work, decided to comment on his appearance. But it was just so unnecessary. So I didn't really have anything new or fresh to add to it. I had said, it's too bad he's sick, but that's no excuse for trolling people. And I'm not going to back down and say I'm sorry for, defending the original poster, the OP. And I just said, I'm done now, so you guys can go ahead and have the last word. And I just hit the block and blocked a bunch of them because I don't need that. But I also will never stand by while bullies do their nonsense. Never. People like that take silence for assent. If you don't stand up and say something, they think you're okay with it. You gotta stand up and beep off. You just have to. You've got to tell them that not everybody agrees, or they will just assume you do. And that gives them power. So it was like gang mentality. Yeah, that's what I mean about being more salty these days. This is what I give my Sambird for breakfast in the morning. And I like to put flowers near him so he can enjoy them. There he is. I have to be careful. He's a nipper. You want to keep him busy, and you want to pay attention to where your fingers are. Right, Sambird? There. Keep the fingers behind other things. Yes. We keep the fingers shielded until we want to tickle him. Just want to tickle. Yeah. So tickle. How you doing, buddy? It's just my phone. It's okay. It's okay, bud. There you go. Breakfast. Yay.